Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3, where we don't have to actually check out the Endless Basin or Horsehead Nebula. I mean, I was pretty sure about Endless Basin. That's where the Solarian homeworld is, and this is where Novaria is, actually. I did look around a little bit last time when I went there to refuel, so as far as I can tell, the only system or the only cluster that has anything left to explore for now is this one. Right. So we had been to this system before, but apparently, I don't know, maybe none of the other systems were available before? There's so many. It's weird. Actually, let me remind myself. Katemolo? Hanale? Sion. Oh, this is where Sion is. Okay. I see. Huh. I mean, was this just circled in red before, so we couldn't even leave for other systems? Interesting. Oh hey. What have we here? Wreckage. The Asari once had enormous solar collectors around the bluish-white A0V star Loropi, using the star's considerable heat to create anti-protons for military starship fuel. Now all that can be detected is scrap. Reapers emerged from dark space near the Cillian Nebula cluster and established a front in Loropi's system. The Asari fleet that guarded what used to be known as Espota Station cannot be found. It is scattered and destroyed. One can only hope that the backup reactors in the Caplodon system do not fall, or the Asari fleet will have precious little fuel. Huh. Okay, well.
I found something.
Okay, that's probably the fuel depot. I mean, I guess I might as well. Yeah. Might as well grab it now. There seems to be maybe something in the asteroid belt up there. Paphos, a hydrogen-helium gas giant with a significant amount of nitrogen, is named for a prominent Asari lawgiver. Her treatise on the reluctance of democracies to go to war with other democracies formed a key tenet of Asari political theory that led to Thessia's modern Golden Age. The planet itself was only notable for orbital stations that fueled transport ships by skimming deuterium and helium-3. The Reapers destroyed the stations, killing the inhabitants, of course. Okay, we have nothing there, so this is probably it. Yep, sure is. Please let me interact with it. Yacilium is a minor rock planet that has not quite cleared the ring of debris at the edge of Loropi's orbits. It is believed to be an extrasolar capture. For several centuries, Yacilium supported a succession of mining colonies, first iridium, then titanium, and finally light metals like bauxite and alumina. The planet was abandoned long before the Reaper invasion. Well. And here we find, hopefully, one of the things we're supposed to find. Armali sniper unit. No, that's something else. Nope. Ooh, okay.
Evasion successful.
No problem. Next up, Nahuala. Another smallish system, which is fine by me, honestly. I'm kind of eager to move things forward. Although I personally do enjoy these, just reading about these planets. I mean, some of them are kind of uninteresting, but there are hidden gems here and there. Thoros is a hydrogen gas giant, tinted orange by swirling bands of ammonia and sulfur. Its 4 moons hosted small spaceports used to mine the moons and the nearby Halimar system asteroid belt. What system? Where'd that come from? Halimar asteroid belt. Unfortunately, Thoros was an early target of the Reapers. They made short work of the lunar outposts. On sensors, no survivors or Reaper forces are immediately obvious, but Thoros' ring system is filled with dust and ice that would allow concealment. Does that mean there's something to scan for? No, apparently not. Hayetiana? Yetiana? I don't know. Serves as a bastion of research for the Asari, boasting multiple observation outposts, glacial drilling stations, and educational institutions. While the planet's average temperature hovers near freezing, the equatorial band contains oceans and many freshwater rivers. Xenobiologists of all stripes often visited the planet as its expansive facilities were a haven for the life sciences. The Reapers destroyed Yetiana's spaceports and its uniformed defense forces. As with other Asari planets, the Reapers forced the heavily biotic population into surrender through threats of massive retaliation rather than assault by husks alone. Alright.
Signal confirmed.
Okay, we get something here. This could be something. Oh, there we go. It's Ceres Guard. No, it's just another military unit, probably. It's not actually going to help us at this point, I think, because we already maxed out war assets, but I'm still going to collect everything I can, of course. Rife with volcanic activity and scorched by the nearby orange star Nahuala, Agasia is an unforgiving and ever-shifting puzzle box of a planet. Ceaseless solar winds and magnetic bombardment have thinned Agasia's atmosphere, but these features are actually a boon in wartime. Powerful magnetic fields and large quantities of airborne volcanic ash make many forms of scanning difficult, allowing the Asari to hide valuable palladium and molybdenum mines needed for the war effort. Agasia's sheltered underground colonies remain untouched by the Reapers, at least for the moment. That's a little bit of good news for a change. So
Reapers eluded.
probably have the fuel depot to find here. I guess it would have to be somewhere. Oh, well, that might be
Faster
it.
than light jump successful.
Closer to the asteroid belt than I would have thought, but no, that's it. Okay, cool. And we're out of here.
Evasion successful.
On to Fontes. The last one's pretty far out there. But let's see here. When Dakuna's government... Oh, this is where Dakuna is? Maybe. When Dakuna's government learned that the Reapers had returned, they evacuated everyone on Central's Helium-3 recovery platforms. The sizable hydrogen-helium gas giant was abandoned, its workers relocated to Dakuna. The move was ostensibly made because the Elcor homeworld was a more defensible position. In reality, it may have been motivated by a subconscious herding instinct, as most grazing creatures come together in large groups when predators near. Right. So, if this is indeed, and I mean it looks like this is the, might be the Elcor home system, with nothing in its asteroid belt, it looks like. Might as well check though. No, I don't think so. So yeah, sure enough, there's Dakuna. So, I don't know, is there going to be a mission here though? Because the system sure wasn't flashing to indicate anything, which is unusual. The Elcor homeworld Dakuna overflows with natural resources protected by law, from large deposits of precious metals to vast forests. The Elcor themselves live in rich grasslands near the equator. The majority of Dakuna's settlements are tucked within this belt, as the conservative Elcor feel little desire to build outside their comfort zone. Their twin capitals are for migrations from the wet season to the dry season, a tradition made obsolete by modern technology but still observed. After the destruction of the Elcor navy, Reapers moved in their ground troops to occupy the cities. This has taken longer than most civilized worlds, as the Elcor have spread out into smaller, distant settlements, reflecting their preference for close-knit family communities instead of densely packed cities. Only 2.35 billion pre-invasion. Hopefully not that much lower now. So I guess this mission that we got from the Elcor ambassador is really just a scanner mission. I don't know. Somehow it sounded like one with an actual map, you know. The first mission to Oltan, Dakuna's moon, was a century in the making. Elcor leaders felt resources for space travel could be better used on their homeworld, and it took decades of persuasion to secure project funding. Archaic harvesting stations that recovered helium-3 from the moon's regolith were still functioning when the Reapers invaded, and the Elcor stationed there were able to flee the system. Good for them.
I found something.
Oh, wow. Actually both on the moon and the planet itself. Well then. What have you got for me? Elcor flotilla, okay, cool. Again, not going to really help, but I like the idea of, you know, saving some more people and also making our forces even stronger, even though it might not be necessary from a gameplay standpoint. Code of the Ancients. Wait, Code of the Ancients? No, I don't know what exactly We were even supposed to find... Uh-oh, we're getting circled here, actually. This might be bad. Lenua Moon's scorching hot surface is composed of lime with deposits of copper. It has faint traces of nitrogen atmosphere, a nitrogen atmosphere. The Alcor have left it untouched, aside from orbital probes that monitor the planet in case anything noteworthy should one day occur. Okay. Oh, okay. Need to get out of here. No problem.
Reapers eluded.
Okay, probably got a fuel depot. I also don't think I read that planet. Okay, here it is.
Faster than light jump successful.
Well, this is going to be a little bit annoying. Yeah, I do want to take a look at that planet. I think it's the only one left,
successful.
though. So, there's that. Okay. Close enough. Talon. Talon is named after the first Alcor settlement in recorded history. The planet's name roughly translates to the deep and restful Meadowland, which is somewhat of a misnomer, given that Talon's thick, crushing atmosphere keeps its surface boiling hot, and the air is a noxious mixture of carbon dioxide and helium. Well, glad I came back for that. Oop.
Reapers eluded.
Now for the long trip out to Teolia. Teolia? Something like that. Artebolos. Farthest out from Teolia, Artebolos is a low-density planet peppered with outdated mining facilities and a few independent mechanical contractors. The unmanned mining scouts that first surveyed the planet conveyed positive reports based on the light gravity, gentle atmospheric pressure, and easily penetrable crust of silica and salt. Neither methane pockets nor low temperatures were barriers to the Asari, but after centuries of mining, the veins of genuinely valuable minerals are gone and all but a few inhabitants have departed. Nevos. First discovered by Asari pioneers in 430 CE, Nevos is a vibrant garden planet and home to a thriving Asari colony. Sandy beaches and romantic twin moons fuel a bustling tourism economy, while practical and secretive corporate matters are handled in spiraling arcologies built along towering cliffs. Even though it has been colonized for centuries, Nevos feels a frontier away from regulation and oversight. Consequently, a number of influential political lobbies have established sizable presences on the planet. Okay, cool. Maybe we might have visited that planet at some point before. Quiresia. A typical hydrogen-helium gas giant, Quiresia serves as a naval resource for fuel gathering and magnetic field discharge. The planet is surrounded by a band of 7 large moons that form the necklace, a reference to a legendary jewel owned by the ancient Asari queen, for which Quiresia was named. Quiresia's orbit places it within the system's frost line, where gas giants do not usually form. For this reason, the planet is believed to be an extrasolar capture. The alternative, that its orbit is decaying, is a horrifying prospect to the tourism and immigration boards of Nevos, since they would be in the gas giant's eventual path. Well, I mean, that is probably going to take some time before it becomes a problem, though. Loxia is a small terrestrial planet tidally locked to Teolia. Due to its low mass and relatively small size, Loxia has an exceptionally fast stellar orbit. The planet's light atmosphere consists mainly of argon and krypton, which occasionally produces long, thin bands of luminescence along the twilight border. Loxia's crust is mainly igneous rock with white salt flats and occasional deposits of potassium. And that should be it for this system, apart from probably one thing I can find on Nevos. Predictably enough, actually. There we go. And that's the Rings of the Loon. That's actually something I was supposed to find. Cool. Oh, there are 2 more things. Huh. Okay, well, here's the fuel depot. Sure enough. But hopefully something on the gas giant, actually. Yep, sure enough. Now, what could it be? Just some credits. Okay. I was just thinking, we haven't found one of these relatively boring credits only assets. But there it is. Okay. Well, that's it for this place. We did find some interesting things. Not the actual mission we were sent on to save those Elcor, though. I don't think. Actually, let's take a look. Right. We're supposed to go back to the office, take a look at that other artifact. Elcor extraction. Trapped on their homeworld of Dakuna. Search for survivors on Dakuna. Rescue them if possible. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't do that. The only thing I found on Dakuna was some kind of item. Weird. Really strange. I mean, I don't know. I could return one more time, just to double check. But I mean, there's not more that I could have done, right? I scanned and that's it. Stupid Reapers. Okay, I should have approached from
Evasion successful.
up here. Once you've scanned, you can't scan another time. Oh god. I mean, if I die, it's no problem. Auto saves. Oh god. There we go.
Reapers eluded.
Everything's fine. I can't land, right? No, I can't even scan anymore. So there's literally nothing I can do. So I guess whatever needs to be done to beat that,
Faster than light jump successful.
to complete that quest cannot be done yet. Which really makes me wonder why it popped up in the first place. But, oh well. Anyway, with that we can finally return to the Citadel, turn in all those things we found. And not talk to the ambassador yet, but move ahead with the Leviathan DLC. But first, yeah, Alliance dogs.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy.
Whoops.
Do you need ground?
I'll handle it.
Okay.
Yes, Commander.
Didn't necessarily mean to select that, but it's okay. Actually, let's take a look. Bailey, Asari Counselor is there. Wait. Asari Counselor. Yes, the ambassador is waiting there. A consultant in the patient lounge. Okay. Angry Alcor. Aria. War strategist, researcher. Okay, so there's someone almost everywhere. Not here though. I mean, I'm going to go talk to the ambassador just in case I did complete the quest unknowingly. I mean, I did pick up an Elcor flotilla on the moon, so maybe that's them. Maybe they made it to the moon. I don't know. It's
You
possible.
are sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother
Have we
since then?
complete this
No,
before?
Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
I mean, honestly, husks may not be as bad as Cerberus troops. Depending on the numbers, I guess.
Status recognized. One moment, please.
I guess I can also check out
Now
the
arriving at
Spectre office while I'm here. Just in case anything new popped up.
We got your people off Dakuna, Ambassador.
I guess we did?
Utterly sincere.
Weird.
Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay. Yes,
How many?
not
Oh, okay.
enough.
Yeah, well, sorry to hear that. But glad to hear I somehow
Your daughter's
did
paperwork has been
beat that
processed.
quest. I mean, it must have been the people we picked up on the moon. So, about this place. I guess I missed this upgrade somewhere. Sure. Just to get it out of the way, off the list. Oh, hey. Transfer authorization, Private Talavi. Oh. Is that because I turned around and listened to that conversation? Maybe. I like to think that anyway. Private Talavi has requested a transfer to a unit actively engaged against Reaper hostilities. Oh, Reaper hostiles. A note from Sergeant Olembe says that Private Talavi is an exceptional engineer, recommending her for duty on a team set to sabotage Reaper processing centers. Spectre authorization would fast-track this request. Yes, I don't see why not. I also don't know what that kind of thing does. Oh, and, okay, never mind. It does give bonuses to already existing assets. That's cool, I suppose. Well then. Next up, so I'm gonna go through the list, top to bottom, maybe?
Please select a destination.
Although, I don't know, I still can't tell if I'm crazy or if these places keep changing their locations on the list. Positions. Wasn't Huerta Memorial higher up in the list at some point? I don't know. Probably not. I just seem to remember it that way for some reason.
I recovered the code of the ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting
Why
for you in Bay D24.
is your butt marked?
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely, this will greatly aid our people.
Always glad to help.
With sincere gratitude.
Sure. So that was the angry Alcor, no longer angry, hopefully. I don't know. It's probably nothing new.
Will your new heavy armor keep you safe?
Yeah.
I've watched reports on
we
some
got
of the
that
things
before.
you're fighting.
There's probably nothing new from our friends here, from our friends in Aria, specifically, but still. Might as well check while I'm in the area.
It seems the
Aria,
galaxy can't keep us apart.
apparently.
The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket.
I know.
I'll send them to war when you're ready
Right.
for them. Is there anything on your mind?
I guess not.
Is Darno
Getting Vost, but he's committed his veteran soldiers to me. In turn, I commit them.
Okay.
We'll
yeah,
talk later.
Cool.
I'm sure.
Gotcha. Hey, you guys.
Your turn. Counselor Tavos.
Hot. But points off
This
for
is the same
Shaira the consort.
conversation we heard before, unfortunately.
You're creeping me out.
Yeah, okay, that's that.
Dalatras
Since
Linron.
James no longer hangs out here. So then... Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what's next on the list.
Spectre
And
status
it's the
recognized.
hospital,
Please
okay.
select a destination.
I mean, it
One
must
moment.
always have been in position 4, so... I don't know why my brain works that way.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Oh, there you are.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Alun.
Sure did.
They're waiting in Bay D24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals. Yes, I'm seeing increased turnout as well. We may actually make it through this war.
Well, we haven't quite won yet. Hi, Jacob. Let's just pretend we have a little conversation here because
Welcome to
you're not going
Serta.
to say anything new.
Thank you for shopping.
Well, that leaves... Oh, right, the commons that I somehow skipped. A refugee here. Not sure what they would want. But we have... Looks like 2 people to talk to in the commons.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination.
Wait, the commons are there. Oh, there's... Did I skip the dock somehow? I don't know. I swear. This list
One
is...
moment, please.
I don't know.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
So they're both supposed to be somewhere back here. I mean, James obviously is. Unless he somehow decided to go somewhere else. No, he's still sitting there. Not actually playing cards. So that refugee... Oh, that's you. Well, I think we witnessed some kind of scene here between these two, but I don't remember what it was.
I found a Prothean sphere on Gehinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay
He
you
talked
for it.
about that.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now.
Wasn't it? More like he didn't actually talk to us. We just listened in and got that info.
Thank you, Commander. I've gotten food for my family. And for some of the others who are trapped here, too.
Oh, he was trying to sell that info, basically? Oh, okay. I mean, I kind of thought that we were going to... Oh, also, the girl's gone? What? Where'd she go?
I believe those are my credits.
Oh no, pfft, never mind. She's here. She's not going anywhere. Okay, well, that was that. And last but not least...
Recognized. 1 moment, please.
Actually, not least at all, because we have at least 2 things to do here.
Now arriving at...
And as usual, I'm going to check for Balavan just to see if he has returned. He has not. Well, you're not him.
Welcome
And
to Kanala Exports.
you're also not selling anything new. I mean, or are you? I thought I bought all the sniper rifle parts before, just because why not? Maybe I just missed these.
Cultivating serenity. We appreciate your visit. Even during times of crisis.
Thank you, Earth Clan.
Yeah, okay.
My people are still afraid, but they are remembering.
Come to Sanctuary.
So where exactly are these people supposed to be? One in the courtyard, and one by the apartments. Okay. Was that you? Yeah.
Actually, I found a Cagliasaur skull preserved in amber. Maybe you could
Oh,
clone
the
it.
Cagliasaur, right.
You're kidding? You're kidding. Seriously? Well, if the genetic material is intact, we could... We've got cloning facilities on Surkesh. Cagliasaur genes were remarkably pliable. Cloning might be effective. Really? And they're already riding the first units into battle? Well, that's great.
Well, that's
don't worry
remarkably
about
fast.
it. It's how Cagliasaurs mark territory, and the Krogan don't seem to mind. Really? And they're already
Okay,
riding the first
cool.
units into battle? Well, that's great.
has been attacked by alien forces.
And finally, wait, you're no, you're someone else. Hello? Oh, there you are.
I've recovered the obelisk of Karza. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
You have? It's amazing.
Isn't
Thank
it?
you, Commander. That's going to help immeasurably with some very sensitive work. How's the translation going? Really? Excellent. Well, hopefully it unlocks more intel from the archive.
Hopefully it does. Okay, let's take a look here. Huh? Yeah, that significantly shortened our list. Basically, this one should be gone as well, of course. That leaves only the next priority, and actually, what's this one? Well, we haven't found these. Deliver them to a CSEC officer. No, I don't think we found them. Oh. Anyway, I'm going to move on to the next part of the Leviathan DLC for now. I might look up just to make sure I didn't miss those, but I guess I could try and, but he wasn't marked on the map, so yeah, and he should be if I actually had something for him. So
Vector status recognized.
no,
Please
that's fine.
select a destination.
You can use quick travel to go to Bryson's lab immediately. Yeah, let's do it. Right. Accompanied by Edie once again. The artifact, surprisingly, is still here.
We need to shield the artifact they've got here right away.
Using Garneau's data, I should be able to accomplish this without difficulty.
You sure about that? Oh, okay. Looks like everything was already in place, so...
Damn thing's been here the whole time. Why weren't we affected?
Perhaps the amount of time spent near the artifact is key. After a certain duration, it affords Leviathan an impressive mind control capability.
I mean, we still basically know nothing about Leviathan, though? Even after all this?
I'd call it dangerous as hell. Bryson's assistant tried to kill me.
Perhaps Leviathan was controlling him to protect itself, diverting people away from its trail.
Maybe. It just shows we don't know what we're dealing with yet.
Exactly.
Despite the risk, this artifact remains our only link to finding Leviathan. Perhaps we could find more information about it here in the lab.
Agreed. Bryson's team might have turned up something we missed. I'll look around.
Okay. I mean, I don't particularly mind them reusing this place because, as I already mentioned last time, it just looks so nice.
Bryson's assistant, Hadley. Do we have an update on his status?
He is in a vegetative state. The doctors believe it is permanent.
But the miners recovered when the artifact was destroyed.
Hadley lost consciousness when he attempted to answer our questions about Leviathan. It may have been a deliberate attempt to silence him permanently.
I guess. Kinda makes sense. Oh hey, can we finally do something with you? No, you're just awkwardly screaming. Or tormentedly. Data file. Microscope.
Anything interesting about the artifact structure?
It is not constructed of the same compounds used in standard Reaper technology. Beyond that, nothing of relevance.
Energy emissions test. Artifact P3X118. Hadley Derrick. Initial tests. Artifact tests negative for infrared and ultraviolet emissions. No gamma or X-ray radiation detected. Follow-up tests. Artifact does not react to application of various stimuli. Internal readings inconclusive. No progress in determining age. Guess I stayed here all night, finding out that this thing isn't really important. Fell asleep at desk. Why wouldn't it be important? Conclusion. Artifact is definitely inert and safe. Sure. Recommend keeping it here for reference. We should all be near it. May be more useful than Leviathan in long run. Recommend we abandon hunt for Leviathan and seek more productive studies. Right.
They were testing the artifact for energy emissions.
And found nothing. Still, I recommend leaving it shielded.
Yeah, I guess it's better to leave it shielded than to not leave it around not shielded. Even if the shield does nothing. What's this? Project
Edie,
info?
what project was Garneau working on when he found the artifact?
Basilisk.
Got anything on Basilisk?
Several ships, a mythical creature, and a rare mid-tier enemy type in the Galaxy of Fantasy video game. It possesses a gaze attack capable of triggering synced animation kills. Player forums describe it as overpowered.
I meant the project, Edie.
Oh. Then, no.
There's got to be something here on this artifact. What about the server?
Bryson's assistant wiped the office server and destroyed all backups, likely before killing Bryson. However, records show new messages on Bryson's personal comm terminal upstairs.
Could be worth a look.
Could be. Okay. Basilisk, huh? I mean, if she was doing a Google search, or the equivalent thereof, and only found those few things, and a reference to one specific game, I mean, I could probably name probably dozens of games that include a Basilisk enemy just off the top of my head, and we all know my memory is shit. But anyway. It's the personal terminal. Okay, just making sure. I think I looked everywhere. Let's hope I did.
A message from Dr. Bryson's daughter, Anne. According to my records, she worked with her father.
I'm at the dig site in the Pylos Nebula. Project Scarab paid off. I've got another artifact like the one Garneau found. I think it could be affecting people's behavior. You need to shield the one in your office. I tried to warn Garneau, but I can't get through. We've got Reaper scouts coming in toward the main site. I'm heading to the secondary base to grab what research I can.
Anne Bryson was attempting to contact Garneau on the asteroid colony. She seems to know something about the artifact.
Well, I guess she might be in trouble.
She sounded worried.
If Reaper forces were approaching, her concern was warranted.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let's hope we get to her before they do.
She said she was in the Pylos Nebula, working for Project Scarab.
I heard that.
That cluster contains several systems. I'll call up the nebula on the galaxy map. We may also search the lab for clues to narrow down her location.
I mean, we could do that, or I could just go ahead and scan the entire cluster, which I was going to do anyway. Although right now we're not really looking for any more things.
The locker is secure. We must locate an access card to open it.
Okay, located here somewhere? Where would that be? Maybe there? What? What? Camera?
Access card for the requisitions locker?
Yes.
Oh.
According
well,
to records, it was last used by Anne Bryson to obtain equipment for Project Scarab.
Okay.
Let's see what Anne Bryson requisitioned for Project Scarab.
A few things. A corpse? Oh no, that's just a suit. Hopefully? Yeah.
Didn't need an environmental suit.
Oh right, she did not. But there's missing equipment. Oh, nice.
Water recycling equipment.
Based on what Anne Bryson did or did not requisition, the dig site was arid but habitable.
Get me a filter for systems with compatible planets.
Oh, that was... okay. Well, I guess I accidentally interacted with the right thing. Missed out on potential more pieces of dialogue. Blackout crimes.
What about criminal activity in the Pylos Nebula?
Because the area is part of the Attican Traverse, criminal reports are unreliable at best.
Also numeral? Numeral. Numerous, probably. Numeral. Yep. Still doing fine, I see. Okay, is there...
Based on the search data, it is one of these two systems.
Gotcha. I mean, it's good enough for me. I guess we can just go there and scan. Although it seems like there's probably something more to find. Like, oh, Task Force Aurora. Current travel requisitions: Project Basilisk, Team Leader Garneau Alex. Transport MSV Kirkwall. Project Scarab, Team Leader Bryson Ann. Transport MSV Icarus. Icarus.
Anne Bryson flew out on a ship called the Icarus. Can you track its movements?
No. The Reapers have disrupted civilian comm buoys. But we might learn more if we find the ship's specifications.
Any correlation between Project Scarab and these unexplained creature sightings?
Not beyond Leviathan itself.
Okay. Oh, hi there. We used this before, but...
Any idea if Project Scarab involved Element Zero?
Unlikely. We may learn more from the Project Requisitions locker.
Which we already interacted with.
Does anything in Anne Bryson's work history suggest where she might be?
Nothing relevant.
That's unfortunate. Also seems kind of unlikely. Oh hey, finally. Stone paintings of a Reaper?
Can you identify this, Edie?
It originates with a pre-spaceflight culture, but there are none recorded in the Pylos Nebula.
That's too bad. Looks nice though. Alright, what's this?
The Reapers. Let's hope we find Anne before they do.
Right. Okay, so this doesn't help at all? Oh.
There are specifications for several ships here. We need to find the Icarus.
Which ship am I looking for again?
The Icarus.
The Icarus. Oh, so I'm... Well, like this one? Color do?
We are looking for the Icarus.
The what now? Maybe this one?
The Icarus.
Ah.
Here we go.
The ship has enhanced electrostatic discharge cells. They facilitate long-range FTL travel.
So they jumped to the Pylos Nebula by mass relay, Then flew to another system.
Yes. Otherwise, they would have chartered a less expensive ship.
Okay, we can rule out the relay system.
Well then. I guess that should give us all we need. Yeah, we can't interact with this anymore. But...
Based on the data, only one system remains a viable possibility.
Good.
Cool.
Let's go get Ann Bryson.
Let's... yeah, I guess we return to Normandy right away. As soon as we very slowly turn around. Alright. Once again, I don't assume
Commander?
this minor little submission triggered anything. Either way, I kind of want to move forward. And, okay, something's flashing over there. It's the Pylos Nebula, sure enough. Right. Okay, so we start out in the Narif system, but we still have 2 other systems to check out. Even though we know that those are not what we're looking for. Jonas. A methane ammonia ice giant is believed to be an extrasolar planet captured by its star. It was developed as a fuel depot serving the Pylos cluster. Eldfell Ashland Energy had established a base on one of its moons to crack water ice into hydrogen and oxygen and skim helium-3 from its atmosphere. The Reapers destroyed both the base and the abandoned infrastructure, but not before triggering a trap, a crude nuclear device meant to catch them in its blast. From orbit, the Normandy's sensors can pick out a sign that some waggish employee has left on the wreckage of the moon base. Gun fission. Huh. Not bad, actually. Uh-oh. Isale is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant. Though gas giants are known for their powerful magnetic fields, Isale's field is stronger than current models predict. Within the frost line of its solar system, where gas giants do not usually form, Isale is believed to have once been extrasolar. With no infrastructure to speak of, the Reapers have ignored Isale as a military target. Alright.
I found something.
Okay, good thing. Might this be the source of the surprisingly strong magnetism? Jovian dissertation. Okay. Guess we'll have to find someone who's interested in that. Oh. Well,
Evasion successful.
I guess I might as well return later and grab the fuel depot on my way out. Wow, this is a big one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planetary orbits, plus a little bit of debris around the star itself. That doesn't have anything though. Okay. We'll start on the innermost one. Ciano, named for an ancient Asari philosopher, known for being a contrarian, orbits Dirada at a retrograde. It is believed to be an object that fell into the system millions of years ago from parts unknown. The outermost of Dirada's 2 asteroid belts is thought to have been a small planetoid that was broken up by Ciano's passage into the system. Ciano is formed of low-density rock and is tidally locked to Dirada. The same hemisphere always faces the star. There is evidence that a complex of artificial structures once existed in the north of the sunward-facing hemisphere, but they have been badly degraded by millennia of heat and radiation. Several bunkers of radioactive waste, apparently byproducts of primitive fission plants, have been discovered on the far side. The Reapers appear to have ignored Ciano, concentrating on systems with higher population. 2 asteroid belts, you say? Well, I really only see the one, but that's fine. Thanusi is a small barren rock. Though there is evidence that it once had an atmosphere of carbon dioxide, only trace amounts of krypton and xenon remain. Like Ciano, it is tidally locked to Dirada. Canalus is smaller than Earth, but has unusually high density. The high level of tectonic activity indicates that the density is caused by an abundance of radioactive materials in the core. These, combined with the planet's unusually high rate of spin, raise the planet's internal temperature and cause volcanism. While several companies performed mineral assays in the late 2170s, the world's geological instability precluded development. Zeth is a common hydrogen-helium gas giant. An abundance of sulfur in the upper atmosphere gives it distinct yellow stripes. And that's all there is to know about that planet, apparently. Wow, there's even less on this one. A standard hydrogen-helium gas giant, Sinius has more than 80 moons. Well, congratulations, I guess. With an orbital period nearly 2 millennia long, the cold and distant Vioresa was actually missed in the initial Asari survey of the system. Only a follow-up mineral assay sent to Canalus by a Vo's mining concern noticed its subtle movement across the stars. Vioresa is a methane-ammonia ice giant circled by a retinue of deep-frozen moons. Its remoteness makes it a popular drive discharge point for pirates working the Pylos Nebula cluster. In the last 2 years, several dozen ships have disappeared while passing through the Dorada system. As Pylos is currently unclaimed by any sovereign power, Council naval patrols are few and far between. Thus far, none of the pirates responsible have been apprehended. There's gotta be something here, right? No. We also
Signal
don't
confirmed.
have any Reapers coming? Interesting. And here we have... Radiation shielding sheath. Okay, cool, I guess. And the fuel depot. Interestingly, only 2 assets from this huge system. A waste of potential. And finally we have the Zahiran system. Considerably smaller. Still don't know where exactly to look. Let's start on the outermost one. It's a pretty one. A methane-soaked gas giant, Rotesk featured helium-3 collection machinery serving the colonists of Namakli, but it appears their kinetic barriers failed long ago due to neglect. The apparatus was destroyed by meteorites, probably originating in Rotesk's rings, creating one more hurdle for anyone trying to settle on Namakli. Alright. Yeah, no Reapers here either. Azrahas is a hothouse planet rich in nitrogen, methane, and ethane. Similar to Namakli, it is metal poor. Additionally, it is suspected that few asteroid impacts have struck it over the millennia, precluding accessible deposits of common precious metals in the crust. Decrepit Asari orbital stations from scientific expeditions long ago circle the planet. None display signs of occupation. Astag was discovered by a joint Asari-Vorcha exploration team and abandoned shortly thereafter. The planet's light atmosphere of nitrogen and krypton is not overtly hostile to Vorcha, but its heat makes it uninhabitable except in expensive habitats. Its low density precludes the presence of many valuable minerals, and so settling the planet was deemed not worth the effort. Yeah, sounds reasonable enough. And here we have Namakli. An arid but habitable planet, Namakli was briefly colonized by the Pyrena Corporation, a consortium of Asari colonists and socialized Vorcha laborers. After an economic downturn, however, many Asari left the planet and the Vorcha population kept growing to the point where they bred faster than could be educated. Soon they turned violent and uncontrollable, and the colonies essentially self-destructed. Today, Namakli is a wasteland with little population, but Vorcha packs are scattered across the deserts. Settlers frequently run into these packs, discouraging recolonization. The lack of complex biota and scarcity of profitable metals drove the last few proverbial nails into Namakli's coffin. No one has stepped forth in the past few years with the will, the funding, or the firepower to establish a permanent colony. I mean,
I found something.
Makes sense, because there are so many more interesting, more attractive planets out there. Search successful. Scans have located a close grouping of environmentally shielded habitats and an active power source. Closer examination is required to confirm dig site presence. Well,
We have located Anne Bryson's dig site.
thanks, Edie. Don't know what I would do without you. Just to finish things up here. Come on, anytime now. There we go. Alright. So, who do we take with us? I think I said I wanted to take Caden with me and Liara? Caden and Liara? Yeah, I feel like I haven't taken Liara with me in forever, and Caden in some time, so there we go. Okay, I still have my weapons. That's great. Good to know. She has the Tempest. It's so... I don't know, it looks so boring. I guess it's an okay weapon, though. Yeah, I don't really have much in terms of submachine guns. Well, this one it is. The Scorpion... yeah, sure. That's fine. I'm gonna give him... yeah, I'm gonna give him a different one, though. I mean, I guess we're going to probably fight Reapers, if anything. I mean, this one's interesting. I'm just going to give him this for variation's sake. Increase damage. Oops. Nope. Piercing might be good. Accuracy might be good. Headshot damage. Oh, that's occupied. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the piercing, sure. Geth Pulse Rifle. I mean, it's what I use, but that's okay. Right. 5 points. Sure, I'm gonna put them in here, just so the points stop flashing. We can max this out, so we will. Damage. Yeah, sure. Warp ammo. Headshot damage. I mean, I guess. I don't know how good the AI is at going for headshots.
Okay, so we have reports that this dig site was under attack, right?
Yes.
Right. Edie, can you tell us anything else?
This is the main site of a series of excavations established under Dr. Garrett Bryson. Staff records confirm the project lead is his daughter, Anne. She has recently uncovered another artifact possibly linked to Leviathan. That discovery must have made this dig site a target.
Yes. The attack means the Reapers are one step ahead of us. We need to pick up the pace. And since Bryson's daughter is our only lead, our objective is clear. Cortez?
Nothing so far, Commander. If she's down there, she hasn't responded to our hails. Getting some strange signals, though. Give me a minute.
The artifact she uncovered may have caused additional problems. Who knows what we'll find?
Agreed. Take us in closer.
Copy that.
I mean, we didn't quite find what we expected last time we checked one of these bases, so let's not expect anything.
Take us in.
Yeah, I mean,
Commander,
I saw those
on the
things
landing
circling
platform.
above the station.
That's her.
Really?
Okay, let's get...
Damn!
Yep, that's what I thought.
Tracking multiple bogies.
Get us over there.
Negative, it's too hot. Heading to lower platform. Hang on. There, go.
Jump!
Okay. Well, things got very hectic very quickly. Nope, Cortez is gonna be okay.
Get to cover! Move, move!
Oh, great.
This isn't a dig site. It's a war zone.
Move. She's somewhere above us.
Wonderful. Okay. Can we shoot these things? Probably not. That's okay. Let's try and get inside, I suppose.
Hello? Is anyone there? I'm coming down.
No, stay where you are.
Yeah.
This is Commander Shepard of the Alliance Navy. It's too dangerous. We'll come to you.
Yes, okay.
Seems pretty dangerous for us.
Copy that. We're on our way.
Well. for that. I almost killed it. Oh, okay. What? So where'd that thing go? And why do I want to be here? Do I want to be here? Oh. Oh. What? Okay. There was an alternate path, apparently. Still, what's the point? More items to pick up? It's kind of lame. Nope. What? Shepard, please. What? What? Okay. There was something weird going on. Yeah, I can't use this ladder. There's something blocking me. Good thing there is another ladder, which hopefully works. Okay, good. Yeah, that's... Okay. Another one of those slightly bizarre little clipping issues.
Through here.
No, I mean, it seems like the only path we can take right now. Oh, you okay, Hayden? Oh. Oh, damn, they didn't make it.
Commander, they're swarming everywhere up here.
Yeah, down here
Find a place
too,
to
I
hide.
guess.
I'll try.
Oh, oh.
Get there. Stay put.
Didn't necessarily mean to drop down here yet. Okay, that guy just blew up. Fine by me. I hope there wasn't anything up there. Wish I looked around a bit more. Man, these guys die so fast. Didn't they used to be more... I mean, like a lot more resilient than that? I mean, I know I must have gotten stronger in the meantime. But that much stronger? Really? Oh, this looks unsafe. Raider. I don't know, the shape suggests a shotgun, maybe? Well, that looks uncomfortable. Another SMG upgrade. Okay, hi there, Harvester.
Which way now? Look for another path.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this one has just been cut off. And there are so many of those harvesters. Kinda makes me feel like shooting them all down, but I guess the game doesn't want me to. Can I go... Oh, this is up to where I accidentally dropped down from? Okay, good. So, I suppose there wasn't anything up here. Which is fine. Well, it's really nice that it gives me a way to return, even though there is no point in returning. Okay, this place is connected to more structures up ahead. Nope. Okay. You die, please. Thank you. Okay, looks like we're going to make our way across there. This is a really interesting map, once more. Maybe not as visually exciting, although it's nice enough. I do like the scenery, but this pretty interesting construction. All in all.
Looks like a bridge over there.
A bridge? Oh, that kind of bridge. Yeah, okay. I don't know what makes Shepard think that this might still work.
Someone try to fix it.
I'm on it. Wires look fried, but I think I got it. Just give me a sec.
Okay. I mean, it looks like there is more wrong with that than just some fried wires. Like the actual bridge parts.
Raising the bridge now.
Banshee!
Banshee? Where? What? Oh, there. Literally right there. Okay, this time let's actually use that while it still does something. Yeah, that actually got rid of the barrier pretty fast. And that's that. Nice. Oh, we have so much ammo on this thing.
Move!
It's
That
kind of
elevator
insane.
can't be far.
there was nothing else here, no? No reason to still be hanging around. What's this though? There is some... Oh, yeah, okay. We've seen something like this before. I'm surprised you can't interact with that or get any kind of comments from anyone. Because apparently ancient rock drawings of Reapers seem like kind of a big deal. Late. Okay, well, can't go across there now.
This way.
Back down it is. Hello. Friends. Okay, no way inside here. This is where... no, actually it's not. I guess the original path that was blown up would have connected to the interior of this building, which wouldn't even have helped us, because there is no exit to this side. So, good thing we had to make our way across the other way.
There's the elevator!
Got it.
Of course, the elevator is still going to work, right? All the important parts are. Oh, that's... Oh, never mind.
The elevator's blocked.
Yeah,
Is there another way
totally
out?
blocked.
I'll override the pod door near you. There's an access point above, Commander, but you'll have to climb to it.
Copy that.
I can do some climbing. No problem. Another SMG upgrade. You know, all these upgrades are nice, but I would appreciate an actual extra SMG, because it seems like I found almost none, surprisingly enough, compared to every other kind of weapon. What was that? Nope. Up here. Oh, we're also at over an hour. Well, I'm gonna deal with the enemies that just popped up. Oh, and or just die. That works too. Where's the grenade? Okay, nowhere near me. Ugh. Okay. You know what? Using that Geth Pulse Rifle was fun, but it's time we switched out for an actual weapon. I have no idea where to actually shoot those things for maximum damage. They don't have anything that really looks like a head. I don't know, maybe that's the head? The front part. I guess either way it hurts them when I shoot it, so it's good enough for me. Whoop, there you are. I guess I hit something. And I guess I might heal. I took a ton of damage there in a very short amount of time. Okay, that's some data. You know what? Actually, because it seems like this is going to go on for at least a while longer, I'm gonna make a cut here. I know it's kind of in the middle of everything, but you know, don't want this episode to get like super long for no real reason. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.